Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to show you this cactus. This is Lophophora williamsii. It is also called Peyote, and this is a hallucinogenic cactus. And because of its hallucinogenic properties, it is close to extinction. It is in nature where it grows, it is poached mercilessly, and right now the sites where it grows, which are known to the authorities but not to the public, are kept secret just in order to protect this species from total extinction. In the States, it's not legal to, I'm not sure whether it's legal to have it, but it's certainly not legal to either buy it or sell it. Here in Canada, it is legal to buy it or sell it or sow it or have it. So I'm not doing anything illegal here by having this cactus and by showing it to you. This cactus is very it's defenseless against predators, against squirrels or birds that might want to steal the water from it. And look here, this is a wound that occurred this year, just a few days ago. I'm not sure whether it was a squirrel or a bird, but I will put this plant in a cage. I will, just because it doesn't have any spines, and this is the only way I can keep it safe. I found a cage on a curb. Someone just wanted to get rid of it, so I picked it up. And this plant from now on will be in a bird cage, and finally it will be safe. It is in a pot that is much larger than it should be, and that's for two reasons. First, because this was the only pot I had when I needed to plant this plant somewhere, because again, the pot in which it originally grew was very small, too small for it, and it kept being overturned by squirrels all the time, and it was just a big mess and big disaster. So for that reason, at least this pot cannot be overturned by an animal that is as small as a squirrel. But there is another reason I planted it here. It's the testimony of my wishful thinking. I really hoped that this plant would spread out, would produce offsets. It doesn't. It actually grows very, very, very slowly. I might fertilize it maybe more than I do with a fertilizer that doesn't have that much nitrogen. That's a fertilizer that is good for cacti. Okay. I don't know, maybe if I fertilize it a little more than I do, and I almost don't do it, so if I fertilize it at all, maybe it will help. The plant grows really, really slowly, but it grows and it blooms. As you can see, it has two beautiful blooms. It is the plant, the cactus, is closing and opening its flowers depending on how sunny it is and depending on the availability of the pollinators. I'm not sure what pollinates these cacti, Lophophora williamsii, in nature. Probably some sort of an insect that grows on a desert, but that insect is certainly active at 1 p.m. and a little bit before that and a little bit after, because right now the flowers are open. They will close at one point, certainly before the night, just to save the water, because a flower of a cactus, it's huge surface area from which the water could evaporate. So closing the flowers saves water. And also cactus has its flowers open only for a day or two. So if I don't make this video right now, chances are there will be nothing to show you tomorrow, like a cactus, yes, but not open flowers. Okay, so I'm doing it right now. In order for a cactus to bloom, and Lophophora williamsii is a cactus, it needs to go through a period of dormancy. What I do to provide it with dormancy, I put it in the basement. In case of a cactus, dormancy means no water at all. The substrate and the soil in which it grows is completely dry, and low temperatures. Okay? My basement has a window, which is not really that important because a cactus, when it's in dormancy, it doesn't photosynthesize. So it's not very important to have a source of light, but I do have a window in the basement. And when I put it next to the window, the temperature on a very cold day might drop to close to zero. So low temperature, bone dry substrate will trigger flowering the following season. The only thing is that in nature, the dormancy lasts maybe 3 months, maybe a little bit more than that. And here, I have to put it inside somewhere around the beginning of October, depending on the weather, before the first frost. So sometimes it has to be end of September even. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, if the cactus is lucky, it can stay outside till mid-October. And then it has to stay there until the danger of the last frost is over. So that will be mid-May. So it's more than half a year. Okay, so it's more than half a year of dormancy, which leaves the cactus with only a little bit less than half a year of active growth, which is significantly less than in nature. I really wish it was growing faster and bigger, but the fact that it grows at all and the fact that it produces flowers is something that makes me really, really, really happy. Okay, I hope you see why this plant makes me happy, and I hope you can see why, in my mind's eyes, it produces a lot of offsets and it covers the entire pot with little Lophophoras williamsii, but I don't think it will happen. I don't think it will happen. Okay, thank you very much for watching my video. Have a great rest of the day.